Hey, it's Dispeller. Hope everybody's having a great day. I'm having an okay day. I'm kind of tired today. But it is time for our next day's reading. Yesterday we did rebirth. And today we do forgiveness. Ooh, that should be a good chapter, eh? I think so. Okay, so as always, by the way, if you enjoy my channel, this video, this type of video, or any of the other video uploads, maybe my little cartoon comic strips, the cat videos, the guinea videos, the house videos, whatever, please hit the like, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, hit the little bell so you don't miss any future uploads, and share the video. So thank you and welcome to my channel. All right, forgiveness, day 26. And if you have any comments, you want to give some input into the chat, feel free. I do read my comments. I will respond to you. I cannot stand being in a room where people do not look at the comment section. Why have a chat room if you're not going to read the chat? So if you want to chat, please do. Thank you. All right, so bless your ex. We've saved the question of forgiving that person who you may feel has grievously wronged you for near the end of your healing. We've done so because we know how difficult this process might be. Oh, you may say that you already have no bad feelings about your ex, but does your anger and pain still show through to those who know you best? Or are you one of those people who loathe the idea of blessing, much less forgiving, or even having a single decent thought about the other party in a past romance that turned sour, or friendship that turned sour? Forget the fact that you were originally responsible for involving yourself with this person. Ignore the fact that you must have seen something good in him or her then, good enough to risk putting your heart on the line. Just remember that if you don't let all of your feelings for this person go completely, even your feelings of malice will keep you mired in the past. If you should find yourself not just telling, but selling anyone on just how rotten your former lover or friend was, you not only run the risk of inviting that someone to think less of your integrity, you run the danger of turning him or her off. If a new friend, or worse, someday a new lover, should hear this kind of bitterness from you, he will quite naturally worry when his turn as target might be coming. That's a good point. My mom used to say stuff like, if somebody will badmouth somebody to you, hi, Elby, they will badmouth you to somebody else. Let me say that again. If somebody will come and badmouth somebody else to you, chances are either they're doing it currently or they will badmouth you to somebody else. I've seen it happen over and over again. It's almost like verbatim, guaranteed. If somebody smears somebody to you or says something mean about somebody, they're probably doing it to you or they will do it to you at some point. Okay. That's the problem with bitterness. It's like a cup with an uneven lip. Whenever you drink from it, you don't know when your malice will spill in your lap. Worse yet, if you entertain ill feelings about your past, they will almost always show up when others enter your life, even if you pretend that those feelings are not part of your scene anymore. You loved your ex at one time. All of your dreams and plans may have been built around him or her. So when your dreams were wrested away from you, you felt you were stranded. You certainly never wanted to feel so alone. As a result, it may have seemed a lot easier to blame someone else for your anguish than to take responsibility for yourself and to evolve. Yes, someone you loved may have betrayed your trust. As a result, you may now say you hate that person or at least feel profoundly disappointed by her behavior. But if you truly disdain what she's done to you, why do you still want to be controlled by her? You will for just so long as you give such embittered feelings dominion over your future hopes. I guess that's why people sometimes say you give somebody too much space in your head or something like that. People tell me that about stuff all the time. That's why you need to bless your ex. You also need to do this not with your teeth gritted or while pasting on a strained smile to hold back your anger or rage. You really need to wholeheartedly bless this person in order to let them go. You need to wish them the very best for their life. You even need to be genuinely gratified if they've found better and deeper contentment with another. You need to do this because even if he or she didn't do his best loving you, perhaps his new situation will finally bring out the best he can offer. So you have to basically want the best for somebody. You have to love and forgive somebody, even if they were rotten to you. Now, I'm not talking about someone that did the unthinkable stuff to you. That's not what this is talking about. Those people are probably in prison somewhere and deserve to be there. They're talking about friendships that went bad, dating relationships that went sour, that kind of thing. You can't hold on to that bitterness. By letting this person go, you liberate yourself to love and be loved in a truly free manner. Of course, this isn't the easiest thing to accomplish. For many, it's far easier to hang on to anger. That way, they don't have to work anything out. They can just wallow in bitter self righteousness. The prescription for such self corrosion is sweetness itself, but in fact, it can be quite hard to swallow. Start by telling the story of you and your ex and of all the disappointments this person inflicted on you. Describe how you were let down, how you were put down. Now take the you out of the story. And as you do, remove all of your rancor, all of your resentment, all of your desire for love or revenge. Take them out, if just for a painful moment, and see what's left. You will find revealed just another human being struggling to find his or her own way to happiness. Then describe all of the lessons this person taught you. When you've done this, reflect on the importance of these lessons to the rest of your life. Then, in your mind and heart only, don't call or write to them. Thank this person for all that helped you to learn, all that he or she helped you to learn. The gentle lessons were blessings. The hard ones will help you avoid such pain for the rest of your life. Both kinds are treasures for which you can thank your teacher and wish him or her well, and then bid him or her goodbye. This is one step that will most powerfully detoxify your feelings. If you can take this step, you'll see that after even the worst endings, even after those moments when there's only rage and grief and disappointment, in time you'll be able to appreciate memories of what was fun, exciting, and meaningful about your times together. You will thereby nurture the ever-loving optimism that shyly awaits its release in each of our hearts, and all from blessing your ex and all of his or her happiest dreams. Now that you've blessed him or her, naturally you'll hope for the best for them, but you also release them from all responsibility for your own challenges. They're on their way now to learn to and do as they must. If you must still negotiate any financial or custodial issues with them, you can now do so dispassionately. You can confidently and adamantly assert your own best interests, just as you would with anyone else with whom you may have a dispute. Resolving disputes should never soil your regard for yourself and the worth of your love. You have great richness within you to share with others, and many new dreams you now need to make happen. Remember that your ability to give and receive love is the source of your new power. Just walk into a room and smile from your heart while you hold your head high, then watch what happens. Okay. Robert Mungerson, the late great Chicago therapist, often drove home the following point. It's easiest to share intimacy with perfect strangers. It's a little harder to be honestly intimate with acquaintances, while the risks of our self-disclosures may carry a penalty. And a lot harder to do with friends because the price of our truths may be to risk a relationship we value. To be truly intimate with a lover or friend carries the greatest risk of all. That's the price we pay for relationships and what too often accounts for their endings. Yet intimacy and a loving, unconditioned acceptance of another deeply valued person remain states to which most healthy people aspire. How do we do that? How do we dare? Is there any way to go back to school on loving, to learn how to better deal with the pain that rejection or loss can bring? In a word, yes. We urge you to try the following exercise at your earliest opportunity. It's an eye-opener that may even cause you to believe you have latent telepathic abilities. Incidentally, we have no idea whether you may or may not have such a skill. What this exercise can produce, if you do it properly, is simply an intensive experience of empathy with another human being on a totally unconditioned basis. How do you do this? Easy. It says start making love to strangers. I don't like that, but start being intimate with strangers. We'll say it that way. There's no need to worry about diseases. We're not urging you to do anything with anyone. You don't even have to talk. You're just going to be intimate with your eyes and your heart secretly. Only you will know that you're being intimate to someone. All we'd like you to do is find a spot in a heavily trafficked public place where you can sit quietly without being noticed, but your seat should make it easy for you to observe other passersby for several seconds to minutes at a time. So you're going to people watch, basically. Find someone in the crowd on whom to focus your attention. Watch his or her movements while you do something that may make you feel odd. Love the person you're watching. If it makes it easier for you to do so, say over and over again to yourself, I love you. If you're successful, you may experience a physical feeling of expansiveness in your chest, a sense of a door within opening as you secretly give yourself to this act of loving a stranger, even if she or he never even notices your existence. This is kind of weird, and I didn't write this book, okay? It's in the book. I'm just reading it. So, don't shoot the messenger. If you correctly do this exercise as we've described it, you should immediately be rewarded by a strange sense of familiarity. You will somehow sense the feelings that the person you have chosen to love is experiencing at that moment, whether consciously or otherwise. Be prepared. More people than you expect are likely to convey feelings of sadness, isolation, or loneliness. Given your own recent losses, it might even offer you some comfort to know that many people share your own current state. It's kind of like reading people, I guess. I need to plot again that idea. Yeah, really. Practice this exercise as often as you can until you quickly and easily love a stranger at a moment's glance. Then try watching a friend when he or she isn't paying you any attention. How much do you dare love this friend? What fears are holding you back? Or if you succeed, what does this active loving teach you about your friend that you didn't know before? And think of how much fun it will be someday for you to perfect your ability to love in this exciting new way with someone that you really want to share all your heart. It's just teaching you to kind of feel feelings towards somebody. Like they said, they're kind of teaching empathy, but it sounds really hokey the way they're saying to do it. It's kind of weird and almost uncomfortable to think about sitting there staring at people and going, oh, I feel such loving feelings towards that person. Oh my goodness, it's just warming my heart. I love you. I love you so much. I love you. I don't know you, but I love you. I think you get in trouble doing that. Like back on social media days years ago, when we would just blatantly say I love you to just about everybody. It was just like a thing because we were in a Christian Bible study type group. So there was like, Jesus loves you, I love you too type of thing. So we would just basically freely give that love out to anybody that came in. Okay, see you later, love you. You got a D in sociology trying an assignment like that. You're not very empathic? I'll be. You? I can't even imagine that. Oh my goodness. You're funny. Anyway, so yeah, I think anything I read you, take it with a grain of salt, seek your heart, see if you feel right about doing it. I'm not demanding that you do it. I'm just saying certain parts of this book have definitely helped me in healing over Becky years ago when she moved on. Oh, the assignment was to move in with a strange family. Oh, okay. How did that go? Do tell. I'm interested. So you chose your aunt's house. That's a strange family, your aunt? That's funny. I guess if she was a strange person, I guess that would be okay to choose her for sure. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that was day 26, I believe. Okay. Yep. Forgiveness is day 26. Tune in next time when we'll talk about idealism. I'm not leaving yet. I am definitely opening the floor for any type of input, questions, comments, howdy do's, whatever. I haven't been on in a while, so maybe somebody wants to drop in and say, hey, Dee Dee, I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? You should have been less honest in the assignment. I'm not sure I could be less honest. I'm too honest of a person, as you know. But that's interesting. That's very interesting. Anywho, that's all I had for the reading for today. I'm going to save day 27 for another day, of course. It's a totally different type of topic, idealism. You're too blunt. Like I said, no, not you, LB. I can't even imagine. I'm very blunt too, but I've learned on here to not be so blunt because it's very offensive to people when I just blurt out whatever I think, So I try not to do that too much. I have not been to work since 2 days ago, I believe. I go back tomorrow and then Thursday and Friday for 4 hours each day. I'm working on up to more and more hours as time goes on. But I'm just not there yet. I'm just glad I can even work that much. I just did some work around the house with my husband today, and we're both like totally exhausted. To put it bluntly, it takes a lot out of you. Post COVID, I know people are like, man, they're still talking about post COVID. How long does this thing last? Yeah. Yeah, that's my answer. Yep. We don't know how long it lasts. It's just the after effect of it is brutal. Yeah, bakery. Yes. Yep. Bakery. Yeah, bagging bread, rolls, boxing, pastries, cookies, that sort of thing. Yep, that's what I do. I enjoy it pretty much. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I could stay home and work, I probably would prefer that, especially in the cold, but it's not that bad. Taking buses is not bad. And now I have a bus card, so I'm good for the month. So it's all good. Yeah, we're climbing back up to where we need to be. It's a process, but we'll get there. By this time next year, we should be doing okay. No, I don't bake. I don't want to bake. Honestly, I don't even like baking here. You bake?
I like baking.
Oh, Matthew likes to bake. Yeah, I'm not a baker. I'm a cook. Not at work, but at home. And I don't like baking at home either. I will, but I just don't enjoy it. It's not my thing. Although I wouldn't mind like frosting cakes and stuff, decorating. That'd be fun.
Everything was so much better back then.
Huh? Back then where?
The movies I'm watching are from the late 80s, early 90s.
Oh, yeah, the 80s and
action movies are better than then.
You're baking roast potatoes right now. Cool. Well, I have an air fryer now, LB, that I absolutely adore. And I make almost everything in it.
I need to stop hearing about food.
But the one thing I can tell you about it that I would not advise you to try to make in it is baked potatoes in the air fryer. Mine did not turn out well. I mean, if you know some type of way to make them so they do, that's great. But mine did not. I ended up having to stick them in the microwave for the rest of the time. So, yes, get an air fryer. It's so easy. And I won't say it's quick. I wouldn't say it's necessarily quicker than other methods, but maybe some things are. Like, I think meatballs are like, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 minutes, something like that. Like homemade meatballs out of just ground beef or ground turkey. So the point is you don't have to stand there and flip them and turn them and, in front of a stove. And as you know, I just have a one burner. I don't have a stove anymore. I don't have an oven, which I'm so happy I don't have an oven. I never want an oven again. You boil them first and then coat in spices and roast them in the oven. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that sounds yummy. I am actually on a plan now. I know, another plan. Yes, I'm on a plan. Today was a two-hour eating window. I'm doing okay. The rest of the day I get tea and water. And then tomorrow I eat whatever the heck I want, as long as it's no more than 1,500 calories, which I did a little bit like close. I think I did like 1,430 yesterday, 1,430 calories yesterday. And then today, 600 something calories. So yeah, I'll probably lose weight pretty quick doing this way. I'm not hungry. I'm not starving. I don't feel like I'm dying or anything like that. Yeah. I'll keep posting my progress. No problem. My little avatars talked about it briefly. Although I couldn't remember how many calories I was supposed to eat on the on the fasting day. You're technically only supposed to eat 400 calories. I ate like 600 something today, but even for me, that's pretty good. That's not that bad. So yeah, I will let you know. I already have a sort of a, what do you call it, chorizo taco that I made for myself for tomorrow. I have it already put in my reusable Ziploc bag for tomorrow to bring to work. I stick it in my pocket. Then right after work, I munch on it. And then I'll probably come home and make something for like our big dinner / lunch. And I'll eat that and then I'll be done. Well, on a normal day, not tomorrow. Tomorrow I eat whatever I want up to 1,500 calories. But on a normal day, that's what I would do. I would make my 2 hours like right after lunch or right after work, and then another hour after that, and that's it. Yep. You have a calendar on your wall that you have to write your. I write mine in a notebook, actually. I don't know if I have it. Do I have it right here with me? I might. Actually, it's a journal book, not a notebook. Why did I say notebook? Well, because I do write in notebooks too, but I have a YouTube notebook, believe it or not. I have a YouTube chart, so I can keep track of who's doing what and what's going on and all the happenings on YouTube. Who likes me, who hates me, who isn't sure about me. Yeah, I keep track of all that just so I know. I keep abreast of all the latest, because I don't really get on here all that often anymore. So it's my way of kind of touching base and keeping up on things. So I'll show you what I did in my little journal here. I don't have a scale anymore, LB. I just do my measurements each day. So this was on Saturday, Shabbat. You can kind of see I jotted down what my calories were, like each part of the day. 490, 450, and 135 totaled out to 1,340 calories for the day. And that was on a non-fast day. And then on Sunday, which was today, I ate 596 calories, and that was on a fasting day. So today was a fasting day. So I'm going to put fast, non-fast, just so I know. I do know about Chronometer, yes. I used it for a little bit, but I'm on Noom, so I've been pretty much just writing or logging things in on Noom when I can, when I feel like it. I get lazy about it. I got to be honest. I get so lazy about it. And then what I did was I counted to the end of the week, so day 7, and I just made like a little type of chart. So the 7 days of the week, and I put Saturday was 1340, and today was 606. I think I goofed on that. Hold on a minute. Not supposed to be 606. Oh yeah, because I had something else. Yeah, 606. I had some pudding. It was sugar-free, but nonetheless, there were like 10 calories or something in it. So 606. I got that wrong. You tried Noom? Noom is one of those things where I would advise people to use it very loosely. You can't rely on Noom to like diet for you. And if you have a really bad coach that doesn't keep in touch with you, you won't feel encouraged. I have an excellent coach. Excellent. In fact, I'm sad to end Noom because I don't want to lose my coach because she's been like a friend to me. She's been phenomenal. So encouraging. Just let me read you like just one comment that she said to me. This is the kind of encouragement we really should give each other, to be honest with you, if we can ever, to somebody that we're trying to help or, reach out to. I'm just going to read you just a short little passage from my coach. If I can get Noom to open up here. And I've been on Noom for almost 3 years, I think, on and off now. So she asked me, 2022 is here. What moments in 2021 left you with the biggest smiles and best memories? What changes are you most looking forward to in 2022? So I said, when my foster parents surprised me by visiting from before Thanksgiving till after Christmas, and the fact that I survived COVID were the best memories. Also ending a 3-year situation that was uncomfortable and starting my new job in the dairy and then bakery and winning a $100 gift card at work. Also getting my kittens. Of course, not to leave out losing weight on Noom. Looking forward to more weight loss, getting better at my job, more time offline versus online, renewed marriage with my husband, who I hope will be less grumpy. I know. She said, her name's Bree, so many truly positive things that you've been able to look to in this past year, Laura, and you have such a strong hope to continue this journey with joy in the next year. And then she put this little blinking thing. Love it. So yeah, she's given me some really good, like here, good vibes only. She sends little gifts to me. Pretty cool. And she rejoices with me when, good things happen. Great news. Honestly, Laura, the real magic happens outside the app. As long as you're feeling confident and comfortable in the choices that you make, you can log as much or as little as you'd like, especially if your choices aren't really impacted by the holidays. That tells me that you're solid and doing well. Have a lovely holiday to you and your family. And then she let me know she'd be out of the office and wished me a very merry holiday weekend. So yeah, she's phenomenal. I wish I could literally just put her in my pocket and pull her out whenever I need someone to boost my ego and my morality, not morality. What am I trying to say? Boost my morale. There we go. Not morality. I have pretty good morality, but boost my morale. Yeah, Chronometer is more specific. You're right about that. So is MyFitnessPal. They're really good about tracking specifics, but I don't know. I would flip-flop back and forth from MyFitnessPal to Noom. Sometimes I would do both of them. It's just whatever I'm in the mood for. You know me. I'm a flippy floppy mood person, so it's just whatever I want to do. I'm hoping I stick with this eating plan for a while, though, because I really do think I'm going to see some progress, because it's kind of like tricking your body. Your body tries to burn the calories, but then when you don't give it as many, it still tries to burn them. So you can imagine you're going to be losing weight. Plus, I am back doing the Betty Rocker program. Oh, I know, LB. Yes. When you stop tracking, you go off the rails. Yeah, so I don't do it for too long. I found that out too. I tested it a few times where I'm like, I'm not going to write anything down. I'm not going to log anything in. And oh, it wasn't good. I didn't gain like a whole bunch of weight, but I ate way more of the bad stuff than I should have been eating. And me too. The thing was with Noom, they have the color thing, as you probably know. Let's see if I can show you it, but I think you already know, but other people might not. The color analysis, you got your red color, your yellow color, your green, whatever. Hold on, I didn't even log anything in here. Let me see yesterday's, because it's not going to tell me anything for today. Did I log anything yesterday or the day before? Nope, not there. It's been a while since I logged, because I just been writing it down, and I'm pretty happy with that. So here, I ate 1,522 calories on this particular day. And then you just click on analysis, and you can see it showed me what my green foods were, what my yellow foods were, and my red foods were way too many. Look at that. I was so naughty that day. Oh my goodness. I ate cake. It was Pepperidge Farm coconut frosting cake. Oh, yum. It was almond milk, eggnog, wraps, Cheetos, air fried French fries, spinach wraps, Colby Jack cheese, Dunkin' Donut. So I was naughty that day. But yeah, it still only amounted to 1,500 calories. But as you saw, the reds were like way, way bad. And you're not supposed to have a lot of reds. So you only had a smoothie so far? Oh, okay. I had one big meal. I'm kind of doing the OMAD thing, actually. So within 2 hours, I can only eat about one big meal anyway. So I had one cheese-based wrap and a spinach-based wrap. And I took chorizo, lettuce, Doritos, tomatoes, onions, sour cream, and taco sauce. And I mixed everything together. I cooked the meat, obviously. I did it in the air fryer. The chorizo is turkey chorizo, ground turkey chorizo. And I plopped it onto my wrap and rolled it up. And I put some chips on the top of it because I like crunching. Kind of like when you go to Taco Bell and you get those crunch wraps. Oh, I love those. Well, they're not super healthy for you. Not like when you make your own stuff. So anytime I make a taco, if I want that crunch, I just grab a chip or two and just crunch it on top and wrap it up and crunch away. So I had 2 of those. And I had some sugar-free pudding, which was only 10 calories. You make it with milk, and it's just sugar-free pudding in the box, the powdered stuff. And let's see, what else did I have? I took one Jingles cookie, which they call them Santa's Favorites now, by Salerno. Crunched that up on the top of the pudding, and I ate that. And
That sounds good.
I had one of these buy drinks, which I'm buying more of these tomorrow. Probably bring them home on the bus. They're basically water with a bunch of vitamins and lots of fruit, and they're super good for you. They have some other stuff that's probably not the best. I don't know all of what it is, but like malic acid, I'm not sure what that is. There is tea in it, so that's probably why I haven't been able to sleep. There's tea in it. Probably kept me up from the caffeine. Anyway, it's very good. This one was Bing Cherry. It's Zambia Bing Cherry. And I love buy drinks. So I'm going to buy more buy. And they're delicious. So it's my way of hydrating. And if that's all I can have is like 10 calories after I eat my one big meal, I'm good. I'm good. So yeah. Usually after I eat a big meal, I don't feel like eating anything else. And if I do, it's generally just to nibble on like some fruit. Like I did have a few grapes today. I have to say that. But like I'll have a cutie or something if I'm hungry later, or nothing at all. Maybe just a big cup of tea. That'd be fine with me too. So, yeah, that's how I do it anyway. So Yep. And yeah, I do smoothies sometimes as well. I would do that on a non-fasting day though. Like tomorrow, I would probably wake up and whip me up a smoothie. I have a 1-cup smoothie maker that I got because my son-in-law works for a company that is a tool company. So they give you all kinds of stuff, and he bought me a smoothie maker. So, or Matthew, did he buy you one? Was it yours?
No, I got you.
Us one, or me one, or whoever, whatever. You found a great water trick. Fresh pomegranate, put them in a quart of water. Oh, I love pomegranate. I don't know if they're in season right now, are they? I'm not sure. Sugar-free, yeah, definitely. There's only 1 gram of sugar in this whole entire bottle, though, so I don't really worry about it. Hey, Spoof, how's it going? How are you? Oh, let's see. Yeah, I can drink some water without flavor. If I'm super thirsty, I will down a bottle of water within moments. I generally don't let myself get that thirsty anymore. Your husband's taking a nap. Oh, okay. Pomegranates are high. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen a pomegranate. I think one time in a store I saw one. I do love pomegranates, though. They're fun little fruit to play with. What, love?
I may not have some pudding.
Okay.
With cookie crumbles.
Okay.
And crack.
So yeah, that's about it from me. I will let you guys talk. I actually have this big entire container of nuts here, and they are peanuts and mixed nuts. I'm going to pull the almonds and the cashews out of them and put the peanuts in a different container so I can make peanut butter out of them. But I need to separate the almonds because I don't do well with whole peanuts. It makes my throat close up. So I don't tend to attempt to eat those. Although I did have a pecan, chocolate covered pecan the other day, and I was surprised because it did not bother me. I was very surprised, but it didn't. Could you get me a container to put these almonds in, babe? When you get a chance? There's no hurry. There's also macadamia nuts sprinkled in here somewhere. I'll get those out too. I might even bite into one. Who knows? Trying to be good and not eat because I'm not supposed to have anything else till tomorrow when I can eat whatever I want. Yeah, I've actually never done alternate day fasting. It's definitely different for me. But there's an Indian lady whose channel I follow. She even gave people meals to follow on the eating day and the fasting day and stuff.
Does it
So
have to be something close or
that
just
helps.
something to put them in?
Just something to put them in for now. I'll find something later with a lid or whatever. I love tostada too. Yes, I would totally love that, LB. Give me some Mexican food. Yes. And as you may or may not know, I was married to a Mexican before I met Matthew. And I ate a lot of Mexican food. What is the Indian lady's channel? I don't know. If you could find one of those syringes, that'd be great. Or something I could squeeze and drain out his
I already
nose.
found 2 syringes, dude. There's a
No, I don't mean those. I mean the bulb thing, like a baby thing. And it,
Where would you?
I don't know, one of the drawers are probably out in the shed.
I'm going to put them back in the bedroom.
Okay. I will find... You could add a little bit of Vicks to the vaporizer. Let me see if I can find that lady. It's called ADF, Alternate Day Fasting. Oh, I need to go on YouTube to find who that lady is, though. But I'll see what I can find for you, if I can look her up. She has a lot of really good videos. I don't know if I saved it in my history. I may have. For a while, I turned my history off because I was trying to keep things private or, more private. I don't know. Let me see if I can check my history on here. Oh, let's see. Go to YouTube, go to history. Lots of stuff about cats.
You went right under the tunnel.
Oh.
On the bed, so we should be good.
Okay.
I better get on my cooking now.
Let's see, where is it? I was looking up foods and stuff that I could eat, and then I came upon... There it is. Her name is Versatile Vicky. That's the name of her channel. I will see if I can post her link for you. One of my favorite channels. I really like her. Aw. Yeah. Animals are not notorious for liking change and being moved out of their environment. There you go. That's her channel, Versatile Vicky. And she's pretty delightful to listen to, I think. And I've learned a lot from her eating channel and stuff, her food channel. She does, I think she cooks too, or shows how to prepare things, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I go to so many different channels that it's hard to remember which one I went to last. So I'm glad we have history so we can look up where we were last, Oh, good. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. I mean, I'm not like on a first name basis with her or anything, but yeah, I do enjoy her channel every once in a while. I learned some new things. Yeah, Harley probably missed her routine. That's true. Kitty cats do have their, established thing that they do, and they like their environment, and they don't know how to handle it when they're moved out of it. Thankfully, I don't have to move anyone anywhere anytime soon that I know of, so my cats are pretty happy. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Albie. True. Oh, yeah, the apartment. I know, my cats like looking out the window as well. Right now, there's a pillow in front of the one window where they like to sit because it's just too drafty. We don't want them to get ill from the cold. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to put your pet in a kennel or like with strangers or something like that. So she's got her mommy. I'm sure she'll be okay. Oh, that's a good idea. Buy her a cat tower and leave it there with your husband at his apartment. That's a good idea. Buy her some special toys that she only has when she goes there, and maybe, the familiarity, the new familiarity. Familiarity part 2 will be of interest to her. Who knows? Great idea, LB. Really. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, maybe you could just stick it in the trunk then and bring it with when you go there, so that he doesn't have to have it there. I mean, that makes sense. I know all about having landlords and rules, and yeah. Might come as a shock to some people, but I actually lived in apartments before. My first husband and I lived in 2 apartments, and then we moved in to his mom's house. And then we moved out to our house in Illinois. And then I lived in shelters and with boyfriends and with my ex-husband. And now I live here. Oh, okay. That's nice. Well, that's good. She has something familiar. Good deal. She'll be all right. You just enjoy your time. I know that that's precious to you, and I get it. Totally get it. Oh, yeah. I know. We want to leash train our cats, too, when they get a little older. And, of course, when it's warmer. It's not leash training weather by any means here. Not at all. I probably would do better if I just get a bowl to separate these and just take the almonds out, transfer them to the other bowl. This is taking forever. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab them on the second bowl. Or a plate or something. Grab a plate. Sorry for my belly. My shirt's a little short. I'm just kicking it around the house, so I'm not trying out for a beauty contest here. And I didn't exercise today because I did yesterday and I hurt my back pretty bad. So, yeah. We would just wait on the exercises till tomorrow. It's always good to let the torn, what do you call them? Not ligaments. What am I trying to say? The little things that tear when you exercise. Fibers, I guess you call them. It's good to let the fibers heal in between when you're exercising so that those things can repair in between. You don't want to just exercise every day and never give your body time to heal those torn fibers. Oh, thank you. If you're talking about my cat. She's a needy cat. That's what she is. Needy, needy, needy. Probably getting time for her to eat again anyway. I'll have to feed her in a moment. There's a lot of peanuts here. Oh, it's been raining there? Oh, it hasn't been raining here, thankfully. Young man cooking. Oh, I love Thai food. I don't know anything about making Thai food either. So we found out that we can get a ride to church, so that's going to be cool to be able to go back to church again. They didn't have church today for some reason. It was canceled, but normally if they have church, they said we could get a ride. Just got to figure out who it is that's giving us a ride. So I guess, not having a car has not been any type of curse on us. It's just been an adjustment, really. Oh, yeah, drama stuff, I know. Yeah, little drama is okay once in a while, but getting caught up in it, nah. It's not worth it. I feel a lot better now that I've extricated myself from most of it. I'm a lot happier person, that's for sure. Just gone on and done my thing, like I do. Oh, I watch tons of other channels. I'm never at a loss for channels. And if I'm tired of channels, then I just go and watch some stuff on Netflix or Amazon Prime or whatever we have at the moment. Matthew always has something because he likes to watch movies and things. So I watched a couple really good movies. One was called Rewind. It's actually a documentary. I won't go into details about it, but if you want to look it up, it's on Amazon Prime. It's called Rewind. It's about this man who became a child advocate and his life story and his sisters and that kind of thing. And then I watched Being the Ricardos, which was about I Love Lucy and some of the stuff that you might not know about her and what went on behind the scenes type of stuff. It's pretty interesting. Trying to think of who played Lucy. Really famous actress. She was in another movie I saw recently, and it's amazing. I would vote her for like most versatile actress. Nicole Kidman. That's her name. Yeah, Nicole Kidman she personified Lucy. I mean, they really did well with her as far as turning her into Lucy. She sounded so much like her. She really did. I was impressed. It was amazing. They even did a really good job with Fred and a pretty good job with Ethel too. I think they did well on that movie. I only wish it was longer and I wish it would have gotten more in depth and showed more of the actual acting, during the scenes and stuff, but it would take forever. I'm talking about like a series or something. Who knows? Maybe they'll make it into one. I don't know. But oh, I've seen Sex in the City a long time ago. I've never seen And Just Like That, never even heard of it. Sex in the City was okay, but as you know, because of my morals and values, there were a lot of offensive parts on it. So it's not really something I would venture to watch now. But I did watch it like years ago with my daughters, actually. We went to the theater and watched it. So. Panned by the critics. I'm not sure what that means, Albie. You heard it panned by the critics. Sorry, I don't know all the terminology people use about stuff. I like documentaries a lot, so I look for those when I'm watching other movie channels and stuff. Oh, it was criticized. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I like to make up my own mind about stuff, so. Yeah. Trying to think. There is a show that my daughter really likes. It's kind of a mystery show. And I guess she's rewatching that. And
Which one?
Amber,
Pretty Little Liars?
Pretty Little Liars. Yeah, my daughter likes that show a lot. I watched like a couple episodes. I don't know. I couldn't get into it really. It was too deep for me and too much scary times in it. That's cool. I like New Amsterdam. Oh, and I watched This Is Us yesterday. I watched the latest episode on that where they talked about the Challenger spaceship and blowing up and all that stuff. That was sad, but it was a good episode. And I like the Connors. We watch the Connors, although there's iffy parts in that offend me, but I try to ignore them and listen to the funny stuff. I'm munching on Brazil nuts and macadamia nuts. Just because I can. Good Doctor is another one I like. And there was one. What was the series about that kid that he talked with his wheelchair thing? Speechless. Another good series.
I like All Rise.
All Rise. Yeah, it's a good one too. My husband's really good at picking movies and TV series and stuff. I've rarely ever been disappointed with something he picks out. So I let him just pick the stuff a lot of times. He kind of knows what I like and what would offend me, and he's pretty respectful of that as well. If he wants to watch something that he knows, I'll be like, no way. He'll just put his earphones on, or he'll wait till I go to sleep.
Like I did with Chucky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you did with Chucky. And then I'll just do deliverance on the house later. Cast all the spirits out that he let in.
Except I don't let him in.
He doesn't believe he lets any in. I do. Mapperton Live. Oh, gotcha, Spoof. What's the matter, Meech? Are you getting hungry? So this is pretty much peanuts and maybe a few other kind of nuts, and this will turn into peanut butter one of these days. As soon as I get a recipe, learn how to do it. I'll be right back. You went out? Go ahead. You going out or not? I'm not playing with the door here. Going in or out? Come on. Change your mind? Which one? Read. Is Bobo in there with me?
I don't know. Bo's probably on top of the cage.
Oh.
Where he always is.
Oh, there he is. Looking all pretty up there. At Bobo Man. Meet. Momo, if you didn't want to eat every time I had cat food in my hand, I would know you were sick. Seriously. You think every single time I feed any cat, you have to have it too. You might be your darn sister. read me out House of Home. Seriously. Okay. Oh, Britons. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not all that into the Britain stuff. I was at one time, but not so much. Ooh, pineapple pizza. Yum. That sounds good too. I'm deleting some stuff off my phone. It's too cluttery. Yeah, I do too. Pineapple on pizza is good. Well, ladies, I'm going to get skedoodling here. I have run out of things to say unless you guys still want to talk. I'm going to head off and go bop around the tubes and see what's new and that kind of thing. Yeah. You're talking about, the heck is his name? Dr. Whatever the guy's name is. Yes, he talks about leptins in tomatoes. The premise is that the seeds in vegetables are the babies and that the vegetable plant tries to protect its babies by making you sick if you eat those seeds. So he tells you not to eat the seeds. And what's interesting, I grew up in an Italian home. My mom always took the seeds out of tomatoes, always. She always took the pulp and the seeds out when she made her sauces and stuff. So go figure. Maybe there was something to that. I don't know. Yep. No seeds. No seeds, no skin, I think was the other thing that he says. My foster mom tried to do his diet and she got really sick, but my foster mom has a lot of other health issues. So, but yeah. I always forget his name, though. It's Dr. something. He's the top cardiologist of the world or something like that. Cherry tomatoes, I just go pinch and they all pop out. Like I slice them in half and just go psh, and the seeds all pour out of it. But yeah, I usually take the seeds out of tomatoes too. Occasionally I'll eat them, but I always think of what he said and it just made sense to me. So I try to avoid leptins as well. Dr. Gundry. Yeah. Gundry. Combine it. Gundry. Gundry. Thank you. That's his name. But, you know, it's like any doctor, guru, mentor, whatever you want to call them. They all have their ideas, and one person will say this is how it is. Next person will come and refute it and say, nope, this is how it is. Some people agree with both people. Kind of like psychology. You know, psychologists, theologians, you always got disagreements or partial agreements or agreeing with both or agreeing with none. Humans, you know. You just eat the meat, spit the bones for whatever works for you. It's all good. So, anywho. All right. I'm going to get going. Thanks for hanging with me. I appreciate it. Like I said, for anybody new that is watching, please feel free to subscribe, like, share the video, and also hit the little bell so you don't miss any future uploads. And yeah, I know it is. We'll see you soon. You can always email me, LB, if you want. I'll definitely answer you back if you do. Same thing with you, Spoof. Okay. Shalom. Bye.